Hey guys, let me see if I put the light on. Put the light on in the subject. Put the light on. Put the light on. Put the light on. Let's see. There we go. Should I move over here? Should I move over there? Okay, here we go. Uh, my. Let me fix this up. I'm looking weird, right? Hey, hey. All right, guys. Don't have enough readers for tonight to read the transcript. Sorry, Henny Hen, I don't have enough folks. Let me move back a little bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Illusion. Illusion. She said, oh man. Okay. What can we do? What can we do, y'all? We're not getting enough folks to read. She said, oh man. Oh man. Oh, where did we go? Let's see. All right. I have Tanya, Miss Sylvia. My arm's hurting. My arm's kind of hurting today. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. But anyway, what we can do, we can go ahead and read our affirmations. We can do that. We're not getting enough participant to read, so hold on a second. Whatever. Guys, there's a whole bunch of scammers out here, right? This guy sit here lying. Do not be scammed by some of these people who sends like a little thing saying like this guy here. He tells me he says I just bought myself a new house with Bitcoin mining, right? These people steals your money. Don't be fooled, guys. Do not be fooled by none of these people with this full scam. How many people I have to read? I have Tanya, I have Henny Hen, and I have Stats. I have 3 people. You want to read, Aretha? I have three, and it's quite a few spots that's needed. Let's see. I can tell you what's needed. Hold on. Just 1 second. I got a stiff neck this morning. I got up, my neck was like hurting. Let's see how many parts it is in here. Just hold on a second. It's twirling. It's twirling. There we go. $28, $13. Move up too far. Let's see how many parts. We need Canic. We need the cord. I think we got everything else. We need Canic in the court. We need the courtroom deputy. We need the witness. We got the witness. I need 2 more people. Looks like it. Melendez, Canic, the courtroom, witness. Yeah, that's 5 folks. Oh, we got 3. But we're not going to be on long because Choke is about to come on. So if we start reading now, it should be done. So let me see if I can tell Tanya and Henny Hen. Here, I'm gonna put the link in. You guys can come on in. Stat, if you're in here, please come in. Stat, if you're in here, please come in. Anybody? Hey, late to the party. Is everything okay? Everyone? the chat. We wait. Well, I was waiting for some folks to come in to read, but I guess we're just not gonna read today. We're just not going to read today. Let me push this back. Computer better push this computer back. God, God, God. I'm gonna turn one of these lights off. It's too bright. Bright lights, bright lights. I'm gonna turn one of them off. Oh, nope. Let's turn this one off. Let's see how does this one work. Let's see. Turn it off. Oh, too dark. Gotta keep the lights on, y'all. Keep the lights on. Hey, Kenny Hen. Oh, my neck. Henny Hen. Henny Hen.
Hello.
Hey.
Blessings, everybody. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Where's
Happy.
Tanya?
Let me call her.
Okay. They all probably think we're coming at 7.
No, no, we didn't have enough folks, so we had decided we probably wasn't gonna read.
Oh, okay.
Hey, doggy. All right, let's I'm trying to call Tanya now. We have 32 in the chat. I have many. We don't have many in the chat. I really have a headache. Um, so we don't have enough folks. I'm about to get off. And we'll just go ahead on and go into chat to Choke's thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, chat.
Our apologies. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Oh, there go Tanya. Hold on. Hey, Tanya.
Hi,
Hi,
Hey,
Tanya.
are you okay?
you sound muffled.
Huh?
You sound
Oh,
muffled.
hold on, just a second.
Did y'all see Jennifer's newest tweet
Yeah. The one with
for
Robert
R.
stuff?
Kelly? Yeah, I just saw it.
No, I missed it. Can you
I
read
saw.
it?
Hold on. Let me get it.
We usually check Twitter, right? Do you, Miss
Yeah.
Sylvia?
I'm gonna do it now. I'm doing it now. I got it up. Jesus.
Have enough readers, huh, Massini?
No, not enough readers.
Yeah, they going after the other guy too.
Maybe we should have a
Chris,
specific day of the week.
Chris North. They're going after Chris North. Let's see what she said. Oh, my neck is hurting so bad. This is what she said about Rob. She said government overreach is a blight on truth and justice. As I make my way through the intricacies of R. Kelly's trial, I am astounded by the system's failure to check the government's outrageous abuse of power. Hashtag free R. Kelly. So that's what was said. Ugh. Snap my back. Oh Lord, she's in here again. Oh my God.
Right?
This one right here.
Oh,
Oh Father, go you.
yeah.
There you go.
I commented
There
just
she
now.
is. There she is.
She's gonna have to fight the law with the law. 'Cause that's what
Mm-hmm.
she's breaking down, in my opinion. She's going after all the stuff that they did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even look at the victims right. I mean, the supposedly victims right now. You got to go after the law. 'Cause they did a bad thing.
Stats. Let me put the link in. The stats here. Stat is here.
Is that here? Oh, I thought they were coming up. Sorry.
I don't think she's coming up. I put the link in. She didn't come up.
So anything exciting happened in the no motion? I haven't been on to Pacer, Miss. No
I haven't
Chicago.
seen anything. I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything.
No, I don't think they may mess with anything until after the New York.
I don't think so.
That was from my understanding.
Say it again.
I said I thought that was my understanding. I could be wrong.
What was the understanding?
That they really weren't gonna mess with that until after.
No, no.
Me neither, but I don't know where I heard that from. But
Was it a reliable source?
no, I don't know. I don't know if it's reliable or not. It may have been on one of these in the chat somewhere, choke or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
No.
You don't know if it's a reliable source. All right.
No. You didn't tell me that, so
Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me check the paces, see if there's anything in Chicago. Let's see, Chicago.
were you guys on Saturday night?
Hmm?
Did you go onto the other page on Saturday night?
I just streamed from both.
Oh, okay.
I did like a streaming.
Ah.
Should I? Let me see if I remember the case number by heart. Let's see. I think I do.
Let's see. Test your knowledge.
0567. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I surely do. I pulled it up.
By
Let's
heart.
see. Look, it's been what, 3 years of this? Of course, I should have. Should know something by heart. Uh-oh. There's some entry.
I hadn't been on there, but I was just wondering if there was any movement.
It says I do not have permission.
Oh.
There's two things that was filed. There's a pre-trial status report and a text entry. Okay, text entry says here. Okay, there's a pre-trial. It says here, this docket entry made by the clerk on Friday, December the 10th. Minute entry before the Honorable Harry D. Ledenweber. The court hereby modify the condition of defendant Milton Brown's bond as recommended in the pretrial status date. And they modify his thing, but it don't tell you what it's modified to. They made it where I can't see it.
Interesting.
They yeah, it's free trial status report. It's not available for me to look at. Yep. 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 Yep.
Dad said, "Hold on, I'm coming."
We have the minutes from June. You want to read that? Not the minutes, the transcript from June in Chicago. You want to read that? You're not saying anything.
Sure.
Y'all guys are so boring. What's the matter?
I was reaching for my. I gotta put mute on. My daughter's over here talking. She won't leave me alone. Mm-hmm. Tanya, where'd she go?
Mm. I just don't say Sylvia. All right, let's read this
Oh boy. Hope I can see it.
let's see. It's only 17 pages. Let me go read it. It's not that. All right, I'm going to be different voices. All right, this is a free trial hearing on June the 3rd, 2021. And this is the Illinois case. Courtroom deputy says court 19 CR 567. It's versus done. Oh, there was a hearing with Daryl McDavid. What? Yeah, there was a hearing in June for Daryl McDavid. Okay, let's do this. Let's read this one. Interesting. All right. Tanya, where are you? Yes, I did cut my hair. I cut all of it. Not just one hair, all of it. I cut my hairs. I care less. Sylvia Mine's panel, everyone. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Kimberly Lene. Hi, I care less.
Let go, Tweety Bird. Tweety Pie. Thank you, darling.
Hi,
Thank you,
Tweety Pie.
S5.
Oh, perspective me. Can you read? Does she read so?
Perspective me. She read. You want to read? Oh no. Yeah, you guys making it so hard for us up here. She said yes. Come on up, perspective me. Let's see. I'm gonna send you the what's the name? Let's see if Miranda could just hold on, y'all.
Felicia said, "Are we reading transcripts?"
We don't know what we're doing yet for Alicia. We don't have enough people. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. Henny, you could have answered the question.
Well, I wasn't. Oh, where did Tanya go? We're waiting to see if we get enough people.
Choke will be on in a minute.
He's doing something about Nene Leaks, isn't he?
He's not doing anything on Rob today?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Stat said let her in.
Hold on.
Hi, Kim. Oh, that's perspective me.
Hello there.
Hey, Perspective, let me send you the thing we're reading.
Okay.
Gosh.
Did you look at the Tory Lanez post I sent you?
I looked at it a little bit, not all of it, because I was having a meeting with them earlier. What does your email start with again?
LAS.
Okay, I got it. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. We hear noise in the background. Is that you, Perspective, or is that
Probably.
Kenny?
It's Baby Shark. Sorry.
Baby Shark?
Yeah, I have a baby.
Hi, Baby Shark. We can't let the baby not hear the Baby Shark.
Yeah, I gotta lock myself in the room.
Thank you, darling. All right, I'm gonna send you guys. Y'all want to read the transcript from? Let's do the other one too. Hold on a second. Let me do this one as well. We don't have that many parts. This is the one that the 17-page one. Let's read that one from Chicago first, and then we'll do the other one. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Yep. Where did Tanya go?
I don't know. I am sitting right here with you, Tanya. Okay. Stats. What's your email starts with?
Oh, where did my sound go?
I can hear you. Stat. What does your email start with? All righty. Nobody hears me? Y'all, we need to start this day over. Okay, I think I got stat right here.
The sound disappeared.
We can hear you. We hear you. All right, Tanya. There she go. There we go. We got everybody back up here again. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys, I just sent you all the transcript from Illinois. Let's just do that one. It's a short one, and we can take over. Okay.
Waiting for mine to open up.
Okay. Open up the one that says Illinois. The one that says 6 hearing 6. You got it, Stat? Tanya? Henny Hen? You got it?
Yeah, I just heard it come through.
Okay. And I'm going to open it up here so everybody here can see it. I am going to open up here. All right, here we go.
Can't tell which one is what.
It should say 6. The one that says hearing. That's the one we're going to do first.
I'm printing it. Give me just 1 sec.
Or we'll just move on while we so others could start reading it. Everybody have it?
Yep.
You have it, Stat?
Yeah, I have it.
Since you're ready, you want to be the first person to take a spot? All right, let's see. Let's see how many people we have in this thing here. Okay, I need the court. I need Brindley. I need Cruel. We're breathing hard. And I need Glomez. All right.
Sylvia,
I'll be
you
the
said,
court.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
No.
So it was 2008. Where do we start again?
No, we're not doing that one yet. We're
Oh,
doing
okay.
get the one I just sent you.
Oh, okay.
So what is this one up for?
This is from Illinois transcript. This is
Okay.
brand new.
This is brand new.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. All right. This is Daryl McDavid.
Oh, wow.
Something we didn't even know about. They had a hearing. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Prospective me, you disappeared. What happened? All right, let me you want me to start? I'll be the court deputy.
No, I can be the court deputy. Or the court.
You be the court, I'll be the court deputy. Brentley could be prospective me. Gomez would be Stat. And who else do we have? We have one more. There's one more person at the bottom.
Okay. Cruel. Friendly.
Cruel would be Henny, since she's not ready. All right, because that's all the way at the bottom. Let's start. All right, I am the court deputy. 19 CR 567 U.S. versus Daryl McDavid.
Who's Brinley? Good morning, Your Honor. Go ahead.
That was that's perspective. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Bo Brentley and Vadim Glomez on behalf of Daryl McDavid, who is present.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Cruel.
Good morning. That's Miss Cruel. Good morning, Your Honor. Angela Cruel on behalf of the United States. Good morning, pretrial services.
All right. What's the difference between your two motions, Mr. Brinley? Maybe you could start by telling me that. I'll do. First of all, the first motion, Judge, is a motion to modify his conditions overall such that he is not subject to a curfew and can deal with the business of his restaurant at whatever hours necessary and can travel for his businesses as needed without me having to come here and make a motion every time. That is the first one. The second one has to do with the emergency situation. I believe that there was a death in the family that he needs to travel for, and Mr. Glomez can address that one further.
Yes, Judge. Earlier this week, Mr. McDavid's cousin passed away. There is a funeral service on Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. in Minnesota. So, notwithstanding our original request to modify the condition of release, we are asking for him to be able to drive to Minnesota from Thursday to Sunday to go to this. I spoke with Miss Cruel, and she indicated this morning that she had no objection to that specific request.
Is that correct?
That is correct. I have no objection, Mr. McDavid, to attend the funeral.
Okay, we will grant that one. Now, the second one is to release him and let him behave like he is not under any Mr. Brindley, well, Judge, not exactly that. We are proposing pretrial has the capability, and we have just confirmed of putting him on a GPS ankle bracelet, meaning that they will be able to monitor where he's at any time. And we believe in monitoring. We believe if monitoring is required and the statute indicates that it is, then Mr. McDavid, given this nature of the conduct and that he is charged with, and his history, is a person who does not need the more restricted scrutiny that has been imposed here. Normally, the statute is meant to protect the public from predators, but nobody is even alleging that that he is. Mr. McDavid is alleged to have obtained child pornography for basically the purposes of destruction and obstruction of justice, and he has no substantial criminal history of any sort. It's worthy of note, Judge, that Mr. McDavid was subpoenaed by the grand jury in February of 2019. So he knew all about this, and he traveled to and from Miami, Florida, back and forth with no issue. He has made no efforts to leave. He has done nothing wrong, and he surrendered himself to the U.S. Marshal Services. This is the kind of person in a normal case alleged to have been involved in obstruction of justice conduct of this sort that would make sense in other circumstances for him to not have ankle monitors at all. Now, the statute, because of that which he is charged, requires some kind of monitoring, and it indicates that he is to comply with any specified curfew conditions. And of course, it's up to you, Your Honor, to set any and specify any. And given that he's in the restaurant business, his business is ongoing late at night and every night. He has to deal with his business. It doesn't make sense. And he also has business around the country. And he should be able to conduct his business. This is all we're asking from you, Judge. And then off to the court. What kind of restaurants, singular or plural, does he have? There is one here in Chicago, apparently.
Yes. Is there anybody else reading up in here?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
Prospective.
Marty.
Okay, so who am I going to be now?
Brentley.
All right.
And who am
Yes, Judge.
You're cruel.
I? Okay.
I thought I was cruel.
Yeah.
No, you cruel, Stat?
Yeah, cruel is stats.
Okay, so then you're the other person, whoever we're missing.
The perspective, I'm going to be Brentley. Okay.
Yeah,
So yes, Judge, and we can discuss it under seal, but I don't want to. I would be happy to do that.
What type of restaurant?
Mexican restaurant, Judge.
And how many restaurants does he have currently?
He has one here, and they have been in the process of expanding, and that is what he is going to Florida for.
So he has one and he wants to have a second one in Florida?
Yes, Judge. He is also a certified public accountant who has accounting clients around the country too. So in terms of doing his work, he really does need to be able to travel. And under the circumstances, what he is alleged to have done and who he has been for his whole life, there is no good reason why we need to have him under these strict conditions. And we can relax them. He is not going to break them. So if it is a GPS monitor he has to do, I know he has to plug it in and charge the batteries. He will do that. But this curfew that prevents him from being out when he needs to be out to address things that come up at night at the restaurant has been very difficult already. And that is why we are here. Given what he has done and alleged to have done, it is not fair for him to be treated in the same way as other people who are actually predators out there who we need to protect the public from. That is what these statutes are for. So we need to make a modification, which we can. The statute says that he has to be monitored and he has to comply with whatever specific conditions there are. And if we can make that as to curfew, if we can specify 24 hours, he can be out and report as needed to pretrial services about where he is going. That would satisfy the statute, and that is basically what we need.
Okay, Ms. Cruel.
Thank you,
So
Your
Miss-
Honor. A couple things.
I thought that was set.
Yeah, I was about to go.
Go ahead, because my dogs are
Okay.
acting up.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. A couple things under the Bail Reform Act 3142. A curfew is mandated for people who are charged with receiving child pornography. It says shall be imposed. This condition of curfew shall be imposed. That was enacted under the Adam Walsh Act, and so it is mandatory condition. Right now, his curfew is 9 p.m. In the initial discussions with Mr. Glossman, the government agreed, based on Mr. McDavid's work schedule, to extend that to midnight, and even that we thought was generous to allow that to midnight. But there is no reason that he needs to be at this restaurant beyond that. He is not there running the day to day business. He is an owner at this restaurant. On top of that, Mr. McDavid is a very wealthy man, and he is not needed to work for livelihood like a lot of other defendants that you see before you. They need to have their curfews extended for certain hours to allow them to work so they can maintain their bills, pay their bills, and support their family. This is not the situation here. Mr. McDavid is a very wealthy man, and he does not need these extended conditions to allow him to pay for his bills. Mr. McDavid is charged with a very serious crimes here, and Mr. Brindley is minimizing the allegations against Mr. McDavid. The allegations against Mr. McDavid are that actually knew that Mr. Kelly was uh, sexually abusing the minors and actively covered it up. It was intentional, and he took steps to cover that up. That he actually met some of these minors and knew that Robert Kelly was doing to these minors, and that he actively covered it up. It does not. It is not something like he was just speculating or guessing, or maybe had an intuition that Mr. Kelly was just doing this. No, the allegations in the indictment is that he actually knew that these things were happening and that he covered them up. That is the reason why these conditions are appropriate here. And that is why he is charged with a statute that he is charged with. He actually received child pornography that he knew existed, child pornography that he watched, child pornography that he talked about, where the child's age was mentioned on the video.
You say he took possession of it? What did he do with it?
He took it on behalf of Robert Kelly and hid it from the government. This is this was happening when Mr. Kelly's prior case was pending at the at the state's attorney's office at Cook County, and these videos that Mr. McDavid possessed were of the same minor who was in the issue at the case pending before Cook County. So that was critical evidence relating to that trial that Mr. McDavid had in his possession and that he is currently charged with.
That is closer to obstruction of justice as opposed to possession of pornography. I mean, it's sort of, I mean, it's not the same. I mean, I can understand where you can make the argument that it fits the crime, but it is not. It is dissimilar in most respects.
Correct.
I mean, most of the time, in 99.99%, in fact, probably the first one I have ever had, I've had other ones where the person possesses child pornography for purposes of his own, for the purpose of his own. What is the term that I was thinking of?
Enjoyment, I suppose, Judge.
Sexual interest in minors.
Okay, yes.
And I have been clear all along, Your Honor, that the allegation is not that Mr. McDavid.
I know it's different. He doesn't have, well, at least we don't know. I think he I don't think it is charged that he had any kind of sexual interest in this kind of thing. It's more obstruction of justice as opposed to it may fit under the crime. I'm not saying that he's innocent of the crime, but it seems to me to be substantially different. What's the view of the pretrial services?
Pretrial services would object to defendant being placed on GPS and not having a curfew. The supervising officer indicates to the defense counsel that pretrial services would be willing to discuss amending the defendant's curfew should the defendant be able to provide verification that he does need to be at the restaurant after the curfew that he has. The curfew as it currently stands is as directed by the pretrial services. And so we have the ability to adjust it. But to this day, we have not received any verification from Mr. Or the defendant need to be at that place of employment past 9 p.m. So that is why the curfew stands. Court, where'd she go? Tanya. Tanya. Did she forget about us? Okay, Henny, go ahead, take that one for a minute until she comes back.
I don't think there is anything particularly wrong with the defendant earning money while he is awaiting trial, particularly if he owes attorney fees.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he certainly does, and we need to get them paid.
I don't know.
And I don't make light of that, but it seems to me that it is what doesn't midnight work? Why doesn't midnight work?
Judge, there are a couple of reasons.
Or maybe on weekends he needs more time.
Part of it is when he needs to travel. If he is going to travel, he will often travel overnight. So he can be there and have meetings in the morning in other places like Florida. And so we are limiting his ability to do that. What this ultimately seems to amount to me, Judge, is placement of form over substance. Substantively, we are not dealing with the kind of offender who needs these restrictions. And pretrial is focusing on the form rather than the substance. Your Honor, today can issue an order that says he is placed on a 24-hour curfew, which will allow him to be out and on GPS monitoring. And then pretrial will have to do that. And then they will know where he is at, and he won't be, limited in an unfair way, and restricting his ability to make money and to be treated like he deserves to be treated in light of what is alleged against him, rather than the category of crime. The category of crime hurts him, not what he is alleged to have done. He is alleged to have gotten rid of the stuff he didn't want it. So as a result, even by their allegations. So as a result of that, Judge, treating him that way, like one of these other offenders, isn't right, and it places form over substance. Pretrial is not saying they can't put him on GPS monitoring. They can, and they can.
Let me ask about that. If I order GPS, is that workable, or wouldn't that be workable?
It is workable. We do have GPS technology. We just feel that based on the identified risk that we outlined in our pretrial services report, and that
I don't believe I have a copy of that. Does anyone have a copy of that? Or do you have yours?
I do not.
Stat. Oh my God, are y'all sleeping again?
Your Honor, I don't believe one was ever created for Mr. McDavid, because we agreed on conditions. There was not a contested detention hearing here.
Go ahead, Jones.
Okay.
No, she's there. She's here.
She's out again.
No, oh, okay.
And if there was never one created, there were no identified risks then.
There is one created for all cases, but after a bond determination is made, it is not shared with all attorneys.
What would be we have discussed I tend to agree with Mr. Brentley. He is not a routine type of child pornographer. In fact, he certainly wasn't dismantling it, disseminating it. I'm sorry, disseminating it. He was accepting it, but not for purpose the usual purpose that people do that sort of thing. And so I'm wondering what identifiable danger there would be if he was let if he we let him go to Florida, for example.
Your Honor, the
Your
Bail
Honor,
Reform Act, I'm sorry, I'm just going to read. I'm sorry. Your Honor, the Bail Reform Act and the Adam Walsh Act all created these conditions that pretrial and probation are required to file. And
I understand that, but I'm trying to get to if is anybody telling me I don't have the authority to do what Mr. Brinley wants?
that, you back?
You go ahead.
Okay. Your Honor, my understanding, and I am reading directly from the release order here, it says that that he can travel as approved by pretrial services. And so right now, he does not have to come to court to ask to go to Florida. He can just ask pretrial services and they can.
Then what's the difference then?
That's you now, Henny Hen.
Judge, that is not accurate. I actually called pretrial about this, and they said that he.
Well, if she says he can travel, I don't know how we have a problem. If he can travel, he just has to notify them that he's traveling.
Judge, pretrial is not allowing him to travel without your permission because of the curfew, and so because there is a curfew.
Okay.
I think
you.
That's
Oh,
her. That's prospective me.
I think you could give pretrial discretion on that so we don't have to come to court every time. Instead of making a blanket ruling today, you could just say that. Say
What
that.
what I'm thinking of is to eliminate the curfew, allow him to travel provided he notifies ahead of time, his complete schedule, the usual one where he lets a person travel, and
Yes.
okay. And if there are problems, they can be brought to my attention and then we can do something about it. But it seems to me that he shouldn't, with the particular charges, as I understand them, he should be distinguished from other pornographers.
Your Honor, I have a request.
Yes.
Instead of just notice to pretrial services, if pretrial services could approve the travel so they can verify the travel, since you are eliminating the curfew, then there goes that problem. But I still think pretrial services should have the ability to approve or disapprove the travel based on the representation and the proof offered as to the reason for the travel. And if there is an issue after that,
Okay. I will say this, that he can travel for the purposes of business and he can travel to Florida. He can't travel to Florida because it's warm and that sort of thing. So the pretrial services could disallow it if it isn't for specific purposes or for
Business purpose.
purposes.
okay, business purposes related with his restaurant businesses.
Yes, Your
Yes.
Honor.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
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 Okay. So we will do it that way.
Gomez? Henny? Henny? Is she here?
Yeah, I think her maybe her daughter. And Your Honor, if there is just another emergency, it's just another emergency like this one. The funeral in Minnesota, it was unexpected. That wouldn't fall in a category of business travel. So could that also go through pretrial services rather than before Your Honor? Then okay, I don't understand. I authorized him to go to the funeral.
I am saying if there's something in the future that
Like if another personal issue comes up, can we go to pretrial services or do we have to come before you?
Are you expecting someone else to die?
A lot of my relatives are old, Judge.
Well, I am too.
Judge,
Hmm.
if it is an emergency situation like that, we can just come in. That is easy enough.
Okay, we'll do
I
that.
do want to clarify one thing about his business. When he is traveling with business, he is in the restaurant business and he also has these accounting clients. So I would like it to cover both, not just the restaurant business, but the accounting work as well.
Okay.
So for a work-related purpose, whatever it is, that is what I am asking.
All right. That seems to me that it's reasonable.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. No,
No,
Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor.
no,
All
you're-
right. All right. The question is, did I order GPS? And the answer is yes. I am ordering GPS because that was agreed to.
Okay.
So we are ordering GPS.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, we are. We figured that. We figured that.
Just wanted to make sure, okay? In the end,
Yay.
that was
So
fun.
he's on ankle monitor, huh?
Uh-huh. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
So let me say this.
We
So
found that out.
Mr. David McDavid was his
Accountant.
accountant and manager, right?
The one who owned the restaurant and had a bigger bust than him.
Yeah. So the one that restaurant that possibly R. Kelly purchased.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that he used R. Kelly's money to purchase that
Yeah, yeah,
restaurant.
yeah.
Yeah, the
That one.
accountant,
The one who was getting the
everything.
money from Susan Logan's getting his cut.
Yeah.
Got it. For all those frivolous sexual charges.
Was he a power of attorney?
No, he's the business manager.
Okay.
He did a lot of
Interesting.
sneaky stuff. He was the accountant, and he was
Oh,
sneaky and everything. He was sneaky.
Yeah,
You
he
know
did
what?
a lot of conflict of interest stuff.
You know what's crazy? He's trying to detach himself, but I think it would have behooved him to attach himself and fight it with him. So then they both would have been saying that it wasn't bad, you know?
Well, the
Well-
judge did not really detach him.
Okay.
He just had an emergency hearing for him to be able to travel.
But, he's like
his
trying
attorney's
to
trying
throw.
to attach himself. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to throw Robert under the bus, saying he's not like them other predators.
Exactly.
As
That needs to be
opposed to
protected
saying-
from the.
Yeah, as opposed to saying, no, we didn't do this.
No, he's talking about other people, not Robert.
Well, it's kind of insinuating a little
Yeah,
bit.
but June is not another predator.
Who's not?
June Brown. He's the other person that's the co-defendant.
Oh.
But
he said other
Rob
predators. Rob is only one person, so it would have been other predator.
well,
That's why I said predators. Maybe he's just talking about people in general.
I don't know.
it just sounds kind of under the busage. You know what I'm saying?
It does to me too. It sounds like he's trying to separate himself and say he did it, I didn't.
Yeah, but they said they already said he was trying to separate himself.
Oh, they did.
Mm-hmm. And the
So
other
you have inside information sometimes that we don't know. Like
I was at the hearing there also, all of them.
Yeah. Wasn't aware he was trying to separate himself like this.
Yeah, I read that transcript before. That was back a couple of months ago.
Girl, I've slept 100 times since then.
All right, that was the everybody's asking what we were reading. We were reading a transcript from Illinois where Darryl McDavid had an emergency hearing because someone died in his family. He needed to go to the funeral, and also they wanted to make some modification for his I guess bail or whatever that thing is that he is out. And they want to make modification where he can go to Florida because right now he has a curfew. You have to be in a in the house by 9 o'clock, and they want to change that, and then that's why they ordered ankle monitor on him. Yes, they were trying to get it going on his own. Yep, they surely was. Yep, Diva. Kimberly Leanne, sorry for the late response. I was cooking. Okay. All right. So that's what we were reading, and we're finished done reading that. And so we're gonna go into reading of Anna. So guys, it's on page 2813, Perspective Me, 2813. And we are reading Anna, and that's on September the 9th. That's the one we're reading. And she jumps off. We got to wait for her for a minute. Is the brother's lawyer in, huh? What brothers? She asks, is the brother's lawyer in Chicago? Okay, guys, I think we need to go ahead and end this one, and then I'm going to retitle it, and we all come back for the next one.
Yeah,
Okay.
what brothers is she talking about? I'm curious
don't
too.
I don't know. I'm going to end this one because we want to get things clear, because the title of this, I said we're not reading tonight, and we decided we have enough folks now to read.
Okay.
All right. So stat guys, I'm coming right back. I'm gonna end this one and come right back. Okay.
Okay.
But don't
Okay.
don't get off the screen. Don't get off the screen. I'm
Oh.
gonna end it here in chat. All right, chat. I'll be right back.